Good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
You taken your lunch?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What was in the lunch?
In lunch, rice, paneer, salad, dal.
Okay, very good. All you sit down, please. Okay, there was a boy, I am telling you a story. There was a boy like you. Okay. He was going to school and doing everyday work, and like you, he also collects some things. You know, today we are making DIY.
Yes.
You have seen in YouTube or any other channels, they are making DIY using the old things, waste things, okay, garbage. Sometimes you also like to do that, to collect some things and to make another new thing. Have you seen that movie Tare Zameen Par? Okay, that boy Ishan, he has collected so many things, and after that he made a beautiful boat, running boat, a small beautiful running boat. You have not seen? Then go for that movie. It's a very nice movie. Okay. Today we are going to read about a boy like this who collects old things, waste things, garbage things. Okay. Okay. Okay, unit 7, it is 79 page. Open all, you open your books. Let's give the book. Okay, all you look at the book. The chapter name is Hector the Collector. Let's read the poem first. The chapter name is Hector the Collector means what? Who collects things. There is another meaning of collector. Some official is there, collector to a district. Okay. Hector is the name of the boy who collects some things. So it is named as Hector the Collector. Okay. Look, all you look at your books. Hector the Collector. First I am reading, you just listen, okay. Hector the Collector collected beads of string, collected dolls with broken heads and rusty bells that would not ring, bent of nails and ice cream sticks, twist of wires, worn out tires, paper bags and broken bricks, old chipped vases, half shoelaces, Gatling guns that would not shoot, leaky boots that would not float, leaky boats that wouldn't float, and stopped up horns that would not tote, butter knives that had no handles, copper keys that fit no locks, rings that were too small for fingers, dried off leaves and patched off socks, worn out belts that had no buckles, electric trains that had no tracks, airplane models, broken bottles, three-legged chairs and cups with cracks. Hector the Collector loved these things with all his soul, loved them more than shining diamonds, loved them more than glistening gold. Hector called to all the people, "Come and see my treasure trunk." And all the silly, sightless people came and looked and called it junk. Okay, now it is your turn. Hector collected dolls with broken heads, and rusty bells that would not ring, bent of nails and ice cream sticks, twist of wires, worn out tires, paper bags and broken bricks, old chipped vases, half shoelaces, Gatling guns that wouldn't shoot, leaky boats that would not float, and stopped off horns that would not toot, butter knives that had no handles, copper keys that fit no locks, rings that were too small for fingers, dried up lips and patched up socks, worn out belts that had no buckles, electric trains that had no tracks, aeroplane models, broken bottles, three-leg chairs, cups with cracks. Hector the collector loved these things with all his soul, loved them more than shining diamonds, loved them more than glistening and gold. Hector called to all the people, come and see my treasure trunk. And all the silly, sightless people came and looked and called it junk. So this is your poem Hector the Collector. Okay. So in this poem there is a boy like you who love to collect different old things. Whatever things are rejected by people, he collect all these. Okay. And you may say in this poem, if someone has thrown something, it is waste for him, but for Hector it is a treasure. Treasure, you know what is treasure?
Yes.
Treasure is something precious. It may be something, it may be some affection or some abstract thing. So treasure for Hector, this garbage is the treasure. So what are the things? Hector the collector collected beads of string. Beads of string, you know, there is suppose a woolen bundle is there. Bundle of wool, have you seen? And that broken strings, some broken strings, he collects some broken strings of woolen bundles. Rusty bells that would not ring, the first thing he collects, it is string. Okay, S-T-R-I-N-G. Okay, second thing, it is dolls with broken heads. Dolls with broken heads. Have you seen dolls with broken head? Would you like to keep it with you? No. It is scary, no? And rusty bells that would not ring. The bells became rusty, means it is not in work, it is not working properly, it will not ring. Bent up nails and ice cream sticks. So bent up nails, the nails means the nails we are using to hang pictures. Okay, the pins, the nails. Okay. And ice cream sticks. The thrown ice cream sticks, also we collect ice cream sticks. I personally collect ice cream sticks. I don't know why, but whenever I have ice cream, I just keep that stick, wash it and keep it with me. Okay. And I think it will be useful in some day. Okay. You also, good. And you can use that in some way. When you are making, suppose a number of ice cream sticks you have, you can make a pen stand, you can make beautiful house out of that, okay. Photo frame like that, you can make so many things, okay. Flower vases you can also make. So it is your task to make something new out of some waste and show me after Diwali holiday. Am I clear? Make some new thing using the wasted things, okay. Very good. Okay, twist of wires, worn out tires, paper bags and broken bricks. So what are other things? Twisted wires. The wires, those are twisted, means it is curled, it is bent. Okay, wire, you know? What is wire? We use it in to hang our clothes to dry. We use it to make fans. We use it in the electric. Okay, that wire. And worn out tires, those tires which are very old. Tire, you know, don't know tire? Tires are used in cycles, in bicycles, what your motor cars, the tire.
Yes, ma'am.
Tube and tire, yes. Paper bags and broken bricks. So paper bag is the collection of Hector, okay. And broken bricks. Old chipped vases, half shoelaces. Okay, old chipped vases and half shoelaces. So these are the things which our Hector collects. Chipped means those things are very, what that vases are old, okay, those things. Gatling guns that would not shoot, leaky boats that would not float, okay. So those Gatling guns means the fire of guns which will fire very rapidly, okay. Now they are not in working, they cannot shoot. And leaky boats that would not float. Leaky boats means that small boats which have some leaks, okay, and it will never float. And stopped up horns that would not toot. Stopped up horns you know, which make sounds, okay, but it will not toot, it will not make any sound because it is broken. Butter knives that had no handles. The knives, the butter knives means it is used to spread butter on breads, okay. It is not very sharp, it's that sharp end is not so much sharp, okay. It is very, what that, you can only use it to spread butter on bread. Copper keys that fit no locks. Also there are copper keys which fit no locks, okay. Rings that were too small for fingers, dried off leaves and patched up socks. So rings that were too small to fit in a finger. Dried off leaves and patched up socks. Dried off leaves, the leaves those are also dried. You know, sometimes we found some leaves are very nice, very cool, very fascinating. We keep it in our books. I sometimes do that. Suppose I love some leaves. It is very nice and beautiful. So I will pluck that and keep inside my book, any book. And after some days it will dry and it will look something another, okay. Also I do the same thing with flowers. Worn out belts that had no buckles. The worn out belts, belt you know, which you tie in your waist, okay, and it has no buckle. Buckle means that ring which is covering it, yes, that is buckle. Electric trains that had no tracks, airplane models, broken bottles. So these are the things. Electric trains means those trains are running on electric, but now it is worn out and it has no tracks. It is written like that. 3-leg chairs and cups with cracks. 3-leg chairs. Some chairs are also broken. One leg is not there. It is having 3 legs. Okay. And crops with cracks, those crops which are thrown by the people because it is cracked, it is no more in use, they have thrown it, but Hector collected all these things and made it as his treasure. Okay. Hector the collector loved these things with all his soul. Hector the boy, the collector of all these things, he loved his things for his soul. Okay. He loved with all his soul, means he loved it very much. Loved them more than shining diamonds. More than shining diamonds, he loved these things very much. Arjun, sit properly. Loved them more than glistening gold. So, more than he loved anything else was his feet. Okay. Glistening gold means which is glisten, which is very shining. Okay. Hector called to all the people, come and see my treasure trunk. So, all the people around him, he just invite all the people to come and see the treasure box, treasure trunk it is called. Okay. Come and see my treasure trunk. And all the silly, sightless people, why the people are called sightless? Because in which things Hector is seeing a treasure, in that thing they are seeing the junk. Junk means useless things. Okay, junk. Come and looked and called it a junk. It means for me it may be a junk, for others it is a treasure. Okay, for some people some things are junk, but those junk things are treasure for another person. Okay. So, your task is to write your homework, write down. Your homework is to write all the things collected by Hector. Okay, make a list of, write down. Make a list of things, collected by Hector. Okay, this is number 1 and number 2, write all the rhyming words from the poem. Okay. For example, toot, boot, shoot, float. Okay. Diamond, gold, trunk, junk, like what? Rhyming words. Okay. Okay, this is all about your poem. In the next class, we will do the question answers. Thank you.